And representing Team 120 is FoCuS and ReminD. Super old school team. They've been playing 2 and 2 together in WC3 days. And they were one of the best to ever do it. So who we got? Lawliet and Sok. Bottom left and bottom right hand side. A very strong combo with my preferred human night elf. As I said, pretty much uncontested in the W3C finals 14, I think. ReminD upper left hand side, FoCuS upper right hand side. FoCuS coming to Germany in a couple of days alongside Lawliet and Moon. So happy to see my boys back. Ooh, look at this. Engine of War, 6 o'clock. Got a little pentagram here on the map with this position. The best 2 and 2 team of all time, obviously FoCuS and Shy. They were hard to match. That is correct. Grubby Todd, also pretty good. Yaws and Dark come to mind for me. Someone is gonna say Axlev and Strivecrow. 100% for the memes. Messaman, thank you for the 30-month resub. 30-month, let's go! I love the feeling of subs in the morning. We got a Demon Hunter mirror here. We got a Blade Master killing the Shadow Priest. Whoopsie. That's unfortunate. Take hand lash. Why not the two ogres if you want to get super old school? Unfortunately, I always forget the name of the second ogre. It was Ogre Ellie and Ogre... That is a blank spot in my memory. It's just impossible for me to remember that name. Ogre Hell, yes. Oh, grunts around, whoopsie. But is that a good thing? To expose everything to a Blade Master Demon Hunter combo. FoCuS and ReminD playing ultra aggressive.
A player's forces are under attack.
And in the meantime, I'm not too sure what's happening. Like, this creep was supposed to be an expansion at some point, of course. Denied.
A town is under siege.
And while we're on the greatest 2 and 2 teams of all time, we gotta mention Tet and Hainu, even though they appeared later in the scene.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Lawliet is at 19 food. Not too much, to be honest. But Sok is teching, at least that. They probably had the idea of expanding. So everything is late now. Shadowhunter, Beastery, all set in stone. Night Elf and Orc has barely ever changed, right? Raider Dryads plus something. There were times when we had a Farseer Keeper opener. Now we're back to Blade Master Demon. But I think you could show this hero and unit composition to someone in like 2007 and they'd be like, yep, that's how you play it.
player's forces are under attack.
Yo, this expo won't work. Nice heads up play by ReminD. Had the encounter versus Lawliet earlier. And now is aiming for revenge, of course.
Player's forces are under attack.
There was a grubby Moon 2-2 team. I was never a fan of that team. I was a big fan of the grubby Happy team. That was insane. So Sok is buying time at the horizon of tier 2. Blood Mage second, like the choice, not necessarily loving the choice. I think Paladin is always better. But alright, Lawliet with the repair. Stressful here, we got the burrow down. FoCuS is massively supply blocked. Oh my god, the double water elementals, guys. They do the work once again. Is that foreshadowing to what's gonna happen to Sok in the one-on-one right after this? Yo, FoCuS has not a single burrow left. It's a disaster. How did this game just turn from a lead for FoCuS and ReminD to this?
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder why 2-on-2 isn't really a thing in StarCraft. I thought about this recently, and among many other arguments... Oh, hold the phone. There's no Windwalk anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. ReminD is finally here to the rescue. But Sok is controlling this well. The damage is done. Like,
Forces are under attack.
It's just done. Among many other things, I think what makes 2-on-2 Warcraft so great is a simple thing that every Warcraft player has. And that's a town portal. Town portals make Warcraft 2-on-2 really good.
Player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, there are definitely more reasons for this. So, how do we get FoCuS out of the situation that Sok put him in? This army is looking damn fine. Breakers, Casters, Dryads with a solid hero combo.
A player's forces are under attack.
With another expansion attempt. This was cancelled 2 times, by the way, while FoCuS's base was under attack. And I got a feeling that they're being creep checked hard.
The town is under siege.
Tower push, here we go. This army is looking damn fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS and ReminD also not reunited. The creeps are helping out. Man, you're supposed to even things out, not make things worse. And on the back of this attack, like, this doesn't even have to break the neck of FoCuS and ReminD. This is just to buy time. But yeah, town portals, just the fact that you're always able to help with gold cost, of course, is really good for team games. Okay, Blade Master with Vamp Aura. Can he turn something? Hero Focus again. Focus and Remind, but there's a Dispel, of course, against Hex. And an Invo Potion. They anticipated this. Blood Mage level 2. And the Dryad army of Lawliet is just better than Remind. And FoCuS is on the receiving end of this fight. An unbelievable stomp as it seems. More and more raiders are falling. The peasants use their pickaxes for the win. And on the back of an expansion, FoCuS, Lawliet and Sok with the clinic of a fight. Plus Expo is running. They will not get out of this contain. Damage was done earlier. They're trying to fight out with Demolishers, which are of course amazing versus Dryads and Towers, but yeah, you know it. Just about the knockout punch. The choke is good. Dryads are somewhat protected. But there's so much control with Dryad slow, with Sorcerer slow. Demon Hunter of Remind, Invo Potion, Lawliet with a little bit of healing. And okay, they do fight out of this. Little do they know that there's an expansion. And Sok just, I was about to say, just stays here fighting this 2-in-1. So this was a lot of investment on 2 towers, farm and shop. FoCuS, no lumber. Remind has to help in that regard. Plus the second base is just an incredible advantage. But impressive that they found the way out. And meta has shifted quite a bit on Twisted Meadows. Not too many split pushes anymore. It's just me, or is the game sound high? Dude, I hate sound so much. Every day it's different. Lowered it a bit. Hope it's better now. I mean, in 2-in-2, obviously there's twice as many sound effects. They overlap. They get louder, noisier. Understandable. Remind trying to counter expand sees. Ah, nope. You know, I almost never pay attention to. You never pay attention to sound? I must be doing a hell of a job then. Next expansion for Lawliet, we're going into almost indestructible mountain giants. As long as you're not playing like Fortitude and Elegant yesterday. Who, yeah, threw 7 mountain giants away. Which was fascinating. Lawliet and Sok are probably listening to the cast thing. Split push? You want split push? Split push back on the menu. Shop down, FoCuS under attack. But for base racing, this is a weak army. Getting better with Blizzard. Knocking down this expansion. And another third base is still growing with Lawliet at 1200 gold. Ooh, the Peon Massacre. They got no shelter at winter. And an easy TP here as well. Poor focus. That is certainly not your game. And now this army is 4 Kodos, 2 demos, but the demos are not part of that fee.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yo. That was 20% of FoCuS's army. Oops. Super one-sided. But I gotta say, these are the series that Team Lawliet has to win if they want to get the point. Because as much as I love PCG, against 1-2-0, all but one person in the world is the underdog in mirror matches. And in 2-2, PCG truly looked awful so far. So sorry. But he did. Maybe he learned. Hopefully he did. Lawliet now on 3 bases again. Working on the mountain giants. 2 of them are already out. Got upgrades. Oh, and we got mortars. Oh boy, oh boy. Mortar. Ay, look at these Kodos. They have 1000 HP, but it doesn't appear that way. This is now an incredible amount of fun for Lawliet and Sok. The easiest win. You can style and profile and you get like a 40 supply lead. You got the hard counters. You get the gold. You got the tech. You got the win. Incredibly tough day for FoCuS so far. GG. Demolition. Nothing but net. The initial harass was a bit annoying. Denied the expansion, but when Sok moved into Orc territory and killed 3 burrows, that was basically game. They tried to fight back. And we are in map number 2 in just a minute. Yeah, FoCuS and ReminD, they took the 2-2 off of Kaho and Soin in the mirror match with a 2-1. I'm not sure if it's enough now. As I said before, Team 1-0 only did 1 match so far. So they got a lot of potential in this league. With 1-0 and FoCuS as the star players, there's certainly a chance they could claim number 1 in the ranking. With some good results, as they still have 3 matches left to go. But of course, they could also lose a lot. Game up. Cootie, thank you very much for the 54-month resub. Let's go, Team Lin. Well, did you drink a little bit too much yesterday? Team Lin ain't playing today. They're up tomorrow? Tomorrow? The day after tomorrow, on Monday. So yeah, you gotta come back on Monday. We got the second match. Oop. And match points for Team Lawliet. That could be a very successful day for Lawliet himself. Winning ReminD. And getting the win in the first map of the 2-2. What is that build? Power build Archmage, huh? Okay. Instant harass by Sok. And a bottom? That is interesting. I mean, the map is very narrow. Not sure if I like this, to be honest. Bottom squishy. On Turtle Rock, you oftentimes have these two one-on-ones. And a Demon Hunter should be able to punish you. She scales well, of course. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this plays out. Definitely a new way, a newer way of playing this. Hey, that trapper. There we go. But despite the power build, so the power build is designed to get the first creep spot done before the Blade Master arrives, just like this, and get level 2 reliably. That is pretty cool. Very elaborate. Solid steel here, but all you want is the brilliance. Bottom is creeping up at the same time, doesn't have the easiest time without an Ancient of War. And again, the Lawliet classic, we've seen this on Nullwood before. Owl first. So this leads me to believe that maybe they're aiming for tier 3, but that doesn't really do too much. It's a nice help to reveal the Blade Master at all times. FoCuS. Okay. With some rage after how the first game went. Last hit. Didn't get it. Demon Hunter has it. Yeah, Owl's very annoying. Can't be beaten. Can be spammed. But the hero FoCuS is working so well against the two squishy heroes. The Crystal Ball, of course, fantastic. Doesn't lead to a kill just yet. But Archmage also has no TP no more. Used that before. This game is a 180 compared to what we've seen on Twisted. Nothing seemingly working out. Was about to say for the two Koreans, but they're all Koreans. As the text unfold, FoCuS already done. ReminD catching up. Lawliet late Hunter's Hall and Sok. I mean, rifle archers is the plan, but so far, every single encounter, every single skirmish into the hands of FoCuS and ReminD. I still don't know what the plan is here with the mass range, to be honest. Okay, if you put a bear in the mix and add roar to the true shot, is that critical mass damage? Owls everywhere, Naga under fire, Shadowhunter says hello, Naga says goodbye. There was probably a solid plan behind it. Archmage has no TP anymore, by the way, because he used it before. A double hero kill in the middle. Whatever this was supposed to be, it doesn't work. Pure hero focus by FoCuS and ReminD. The Paladin arrives for once a little bit too late. Gets the Shadowhunter. Wait, are they turning this? This is not over. FoCuS ReminD, they did lose a lot in the process, and the levels of the heroes of Lawliet and Sok weren't even that high, so it doesn't take that much time. Bottom gets the crucial 3. Paladin is also getting level 2 for the next aura. I feel like we just had a huge momentum swing. Thank you, Africadelle, for the 14 months. Oh no. They had the game on a silver platter. Just waiting for the Archmage to come back. Mass auras, everybody. The Demon Hunter could never really level. Could never really heal. FoCuS is 2-1 on the heroes. That's really bad. Backstab opportunity. Piercing damage matter. Remo was right from the get-go. Mountain Giant. Lawliet is not on tier 3, is he? He's on the way to tier 3. Mountain Giants in front of this huge army of range. MG equals GG. Everybody with the brain knows. And the brains of Sok and Lawliet are gigantic. At the moment, no front line outside of 2 footies. That is, of course, a bit squishy. But with a little back and forth, with all the information that the owl provides, we got 8 armor already without a single upgrade. Nice. We got mountain giants on the other side as well, as ReminD saw this coming.
Forces are under attack.
Scroll of the Beast, heal scroll. Big mana, what's next? Katka's Pipe, okay, a little bit redundant, but whatever. Look at the damage! The Blade Master just disappears. Everything you click on just disappears. I mean, Spirit Link is nice and all. Potion, or a little bit of healing via Holy Light on the Naga. Wow, this is an incredible setup for Lawliet and Sok to make this a 2-0. Rifles plus 12. Archers plus 8. Feels good, man! Yeah. ReminD trying to expand. No tier 3 here. They need orbs, man. They need a lot of orbs. We get Mountain Giant upgrades, Archer upgrades. We get a Keeper in the mix. It's just getting better. Like, this army setup is already so good. And it's only getting better. FoCuS is not going tier 3 for anything. I'm having a hard time seeing how they are supposed to transfer. We got the Blizzard transition. FoCuS just gonna suffer.
Players' forces are under attack.
The early game was rather fragile and almost weak. But once it's online, it's online. How can something die against Devotion Aura and Holy Light? And staffs? How can something be saved against True Shot and attack upgrades? And maybe even triple warp soon. Okay. What's the plan? Hero focus again? Maybe? Archmage not getting ensnared. This is so much free damage. FoCuS! What are you doing? Where are the ensnares? At least he moved out, but that blade is dead. The Keeper is saved. Why not? And, yo. That's a lot of damage in the backline. Lawliet and Sok, though, not the most army anymore. Archmage is forced into a TP soon, thanks to the hero focus. But there's so much about to die for FoCuS. Oh, multi-kill. And now, as the damage is done and the dust settles, they TP out. And everything wears a crimson mask of what's left. Expo at 60... At 60? 60%? And of course the blade is down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Some noticeable losses. But the thing is, Lawliet has 1,000 gold and he already spent. ReminD is getting some damage in with a double orb of venom. And that's a... Oh, no cancel. Oh, it is. Okay, last second.
Are under attack.
Archmage providing everything with unlimited mana. Dude, the aura game is really strong. Where's all the money of Lawliet going? Double orb, okay, triple staff. Yo, that's good. No upgrades anywhere.
Players' forces are under attack.
We got 9.5 armor on mountain giants without upgrades. Triple orb. Sentry towers to reveal the blade. Expo behind. Just sit. Then hatch that egg.
The player's forces are
Chat is saying next go for an orb of venom on the Archmage. Yes, please. But I guess he's casting Blizzard, which is even better. How do you beat this?
a player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he tried to be sneaky and set up a flank. The light catches it immediately. That's of course the upside of having vision at all times. Just apply the orb to all the blizzard projectiles. I like that. That's the balance we need. I want that also for Nova and Orb of Corruption, please. What's the heal scroll count? Only one in the entire game. FoCuS never going tier 3. ReminD expanding, of course, as well. Orb of Venom, Tinker Rockets. Okay, yeah, we can make this work. Orb of Lightning and Shockwave is also a good combo, I think. Yeah. Is it good that you get the sticks here? I'm not so sure. I didn't do the math, but I'm not so sure about that. Blizzard, this time we got the counter to it via Hex. Blade is just getting obliterated. Triple orb, baby! Can't stop the rain. Just this like child's play. Like, I know it's a meme, but at this stage of the game, the human army is better than orc army. That's just a fact. Like, there's no solution and nothing of value that FoCuS is offering, really. The rumbling? Kind of, yes. Nice. It's just 80 Lawliet food. Blizzard damage is off the charts. And I don't know why they endure the suffering. Split pushing with Raiders is of course nice, but Turtle Rock is the smallest map in the pool. And it's hard to find an avenue where your opponent isn't when there is a bottom with Owl. Orcs definitely have timings in all 2-on-2 variations. But against tier 3, Night Elf Human. No. 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 2-0 for Lawliet and Sok. They finally bring to the table what we promised all along. That they are one of the best teams in the world. And now we find ourselves in a situation where we've been before. That it is a 2-0 lead for Team Lawliet. They did this, or they had this, in the match against Lin, and then there was a reverse sweep by Lin.